Okay, alright. It says I am live. Let me. Yeah, I should be good. I will wait here a little bit for others to
Okay,
just pop in.
alright. It says I am live.
And
Let
I'm listening
me.
to myself. Sorry to the half a person that might step in when that happened. Let's see. Okay, just if anyone's watching, then once I start getting some people in the chat, I will go ahead and start the game because I figure I might as well wait a minute. And also I need to configure the Sonic Generation settings. Oh, and maybe a tweet saying that I've started. I don't expect more than, I don't know, maybe like 5 people at the very top. Oh shit, it says 5 people now, okay. Hey, welcome. Can I get people saying, just a okie dokie, yay, wahoo, if they can hear me? Hey, DJ Glaceon, alright. So let me know if my audio is sounding good. As y'all will see, this is like the second time I've ever streamed, maybe third, something like that. Well, that's a half lie. I used to do it a little bit like in high school, but all of those are completely gone and dead. Oh, Elbane? Okay, sorry. I'm doing fine. I kind of was like on my way home from work and thought like, hey, you know what? I should try streaming. And so I figured that. And also like, there's like this issue where like since my videos take so long to come out, I always wanted some kind of way to, like interact with all of y'all a little bit faster. Yes, that is what I'm looking for. Tell me if Sonic Generations is visible. I know it will not be hearable for a minute, and that's because of Sonic Generations' weird ass PC port. Wahoo! Okay, cool. All right, I know the game is playing. Once the music is going, let me know what y'all think of the audio levels. So I will talk over classic Sonic just for a little bit of a, check on it. Wait, I know I was saying the Wahoo and stuff, but just for reference, I have not seen the Mario movie yet. I don't know if I might go with my brother in the near future, because that does look pretty good. But anyways, how to stream on your phone? Yeah, I have no clue. If I did, then I don't know, I'd probably stream like, wait, skeleton with one blue eyeball. Yes, that is my boy Santiago the Hedgehog. Yeah, okay, so let me go into why I'm streaming right now. Like I was saying a minute ago, I was kind of on my way home, and it was, a longer drive, and I thought to myself, I really want to have a more casual dialogue with my audience, which, given that my videos take so long to produce, and, like, anytime something comes up in my real life, I suddenly lose even more time to work on it. So I kind of want to start doing, like, I don't know, weekly streams, bi-weekly streams, just something from time to time to talk and update. Me and my friend are also thinking of, like, some other projects we can do together, but I'll have updates on that soon. But anyways, I got Sonic Generations going. I figure it's a fun game that a lot of people have played. I know I'm, like, most people know of me from the Kingdom Hearts video, other people know of me from, like, the Sonic ones and Mega Man, but like, Sonic, it's a safe game most people play. I'm gonna like jump in and out of some stages. I might go for some red rings I'm missing. I want to make it where I can at least read the chat enough, and this is a game I have played enough times to just fucking get hits. Okay. That's fine. Oh wait, I have a different song playing. I think that's Wave Ocean? Yeah, okay. Gotta say, okay, so I've been thinking of Sonic Generations a lot lately, and partially about the music, because I've, like, talked about this with a few people. It's, like, by and large, one of the better Sonic soundtracks, but it's also weird to say that on account of it, like, being mostly remixes, Like, if you sit me down and ask me my top 5 Sonic soundtracks, I'll probably say the obvious ones like SA2, SA1, Sonic CD. Lost World is honestly up there for me. I know most people don't say it. Oh, Sonic the Fighters is a big one. I want to do more Sonic videos, especially relating to music. It's just, you know, I gotta think about how to go about that. Why'd I see text? That'd be great, just chill place to hang out. Be the community tab. Oh yeah, I'm trying to get a bit more used to the community tab as well because of shit. Just because like Twitter is going downhill and like not many people follow me over there anyways, so like some of the more degenerate, deranged shit I'll still say there, or like, oh, Colors? Colors is honestly, if I'm saying just mainline games, it's in the middle on soundtracks. Like, I'll also say this. There is no Sonic game with a bad soundtrack, in my opinion, besides Chronicles. That's the only one I consider bad. Some other low ones, I guess, the GBA games, but not because, like, they're bad, it's just they're on the GBA, what do you do? I'm looking over at my stream, and it is crusty as hell. Is that showing up for the rest of y'all? I just want to check if I should alter some settings. Oh, I mean like Advance 2. They're like fine enough by Game Boy Advance standard music. It's just, it's still on the GBA. And actually, oh, I saw your video talking about the whole day to watch because how much. Yeah, it took me more than all day to make. Okay, it's crusty. Let me check some settings. If anyone here has used OBS enough, feel free to tell me a good fix. So, first of all, I'm going to enable stream delay to see if that fixes things. Alright, so let me play again for a little bit, and then we'll see how much it fixes itself there. Okay, so... Alright, so I have now set it to be a complete 20-second, 30-second delay, just to see if that fixes it. Which, not entirely. I will figure that out after this stage, because, first of all, this is... I don't know if this is with everyone else, but anytime I play Chemical Plant in Sonic Generations, it's like... It is the stage that I feel slows down the most. Doesn't matter if I'm on the PS3 or the, you know, PC version, which I'm playing on PC right now because, you know, that is the better version. Mainly because of the mods. Like, holy shit, are there a ton of glitches in this version if you don't mod it to hell and back? But that's fine. Not that much of a Kingdom Hearts fan, but don't get me wrong. Yeah, that's kind of how I am with a lot of series I haven't played. I enjoy understanding why people like it. Especially, I know, for those that saw, like, my Gal Guardians video, you know, I talk about I'm not really into Gal Gun itself, and I gave it a shot. And, you know, I had comments by people saying why they do like it. And I always enjoy hearing that, just because, you know, there's a different opinion, there's all of that stuff. That's why... Wait. Yeah. Okay, let me check the settings on here. Because there should be... And then ignore the frozen Sonic. Again, that's just how OBS likes to respond to it. Oh, you know what? I have my settings set for when I'm actually recording. I am going to change it a little bit for more of a streaming setting. So because of that, Okay, let's see. Oh, wait, let's open the game again. Alright, come on, Sonic. Oh, okay. I'm back in, so it seems. Alright, so on one screen it's showing up that the stream is back on, and now I am going back in. Cool. Alright, I should be back in now. Give it one moment. I had to change all of my settings, and now it's taking a minute because of the new 20-second delay I put in. Alright, great. I see Sonic moving. Okay, so the problem was I had OBS set for recording, like, game footages for, you know, my regular videos, which meant it was set to record at 60 FPS, which probably just totally fucked over the, you know, bitrate and all that, so... It should be better right now. I'm not going to mess with it anymore on this stream. I'll test it out more before my next one, but for now, we'll just keep it as is. So anyways, you asked about Sonic Project 06. So here's my opinion on it. It is significantly better than regular Sonic 06. I figure I'm not saying anything new on that one. However, I am not like a big fan of 06's original level design. I know that's the big thing that like a lot of people defend about 06, and it's just never quite been it for me. Like, keep in mind, I don't want to say too much because eventually I will probably do videos about every Sonic game. I'm not like rushing for 06 because so many people have said everything there is to say about it. But it's not like the speed in 06 has just never hit right for me. It doesn't feel as Sonic-y as most other 3D Sonics. Like, I don't know. I want to compare it to other 3D platformers like Jak and Daxter, or I almost want to say Gex, just as like an example of, oh, it's a 3D platformer with your 3D platformer stuff. But I don't want to say 06 has Gex level design. And I say this mainly because I tried playing Gex the other day. Not just Gex, Gex 2. Because I was thinking about it, because, you know, I played in my childhood at, like, a friend's house all the time. And then I realized, oh man, I really was just pretending this was good. But I don't know, 06 just... Even the stage design, it doesn't hit me like Generations, Unleashed, Unleashed Day Stage at least, or even Colors. And don't get me wrong, there's like other Sonic games I'll say this for, like Lost World, which is a game I'm in the slight minority by liking. I wouldn't say the level design is all that Sonic there either. But I can like go on for fucking hours on a few of these. Well, okay. I will say I like the 06 stage design more than Shadow, sort of. I don't know. Both of them are so nuanced, I would really need to write a script. That's why I'm, you know, more of that kind of thing. I am not going to get many S ranks today, by the way. I just want to point out, usually I like S rank the hell out of these, or like, oh fuck. You know, go at a reasonable pace. That's not really going to happen when I'm also speaking and reading chat. Maybe eventually I'll get good enough. The camera should not be doing this. Is the stream still freezing? I know it is. delayed, and I see some stuff over there. Okay, well, I still got an S. But either way, I haven't gotten to play Silver in Project 06 yet, just because last week I was pretty much totally bombarded with regular work, and then the week before I had... Oh, you know, I'll talk about this. I had like a surprise trip to Miami on the cheapest Spirit flight possible, because my girlfriend's work suddenly had that, and all of her stuff was paid for, and I was like, alright, I can pay for the plane then. So I got like the cheapest $50 Spirit flight to go over there, and then Miami got me sick. So I can kind of see that. I guess when I'm thinking 06, I am also kind of thinking about like mostly Shadow and Silver stages, because like Sonic on a regular level in 06 I think is mostly fine. I think when I am doing the combat as Shadow, I find the game very repetitive, and I need to really like write down my thoughts with Silver, but there's a certain point in the original version where he was usually my favorite to play as, if only because he felt so distant from Sonic's typical gameplay that I didn't really feel that non-Sonic-iness, if you get what I mean. Oh shit. But also, my other problem with 06 and like the SA1 feeling is, in the original version, and Project 06 fixes this a bunch when playing as Sonic at least, I just want to go back to Sonic Adventure. But again, it's the original is a bit doing of a replay of me. It's been years. In Project 06, I might give it another full playthrough now that Silver is released on it, because I've been waiting a while on that. Oh, play for points like SA2. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I missed that point in your comment. So that is like my favorite thing about Project 06, because holy shit, does it give me just any kind of incentive to play good in 06. Like, oh, dude, you're shitting me. Like in the old version, why is the camera doing this? Okay. You couldn't tell, but the stick I was hitting the joystick in one direction, and it was not going that direction for a moment. Yeah, SA2 in any games in the series has one of my favorite point systems. I like, you know, the whole difficulty to get an A rank, the homing attack chains, even like, I fucking love Tails and Eggman stages, like the way it works with the 10, I think you need 10 lock-ons for the max pointage, and I cannot get enough of like any stage in that game. I'll always come back to it, like, for whatever reason. And I think 06 following that is a good idea. Tell me, Cobalt, so does Silver have anything, like how do his points work? Did they alter that in Project 06? Because like I said, they released it and I have not had time to play it yet. Let's go. Let's do that again. I've already forgotten if I have every red ring. I've never 100%ed the PC version, so I might do a few missions here in a minute. Yeah, okay, okay. Okay. Whatever. I'm not going to worry about the quality of my play today. Which is what I'm saying. You're going to see me reset somewhere later, just thinking like, oh, fuck. Oh, you didn't play the 06? Yeah, that's fair. With Project 06 existing, I wouldn't really ask you to play it. Especially, I don't know if he's said on if he's going to, like, you know, do anything with the story or the hub world stuff. And I think the hub worlds do have an improvement to earn by being remade, and by that I mean getting rid of those fucking load times. But I'm not really itching for it, because, like, just at their base, I never thought that most of the missions in 06 were that good to start. They overhauled his movement, thank God. Like, missions in Generations, I much prefer over 06, because 06 has some that, like, if they were in a better engine and a better game overall, they'd be okay. But, like, all of Silver's that require his physics, like, there's one where you need to get apples into some barrels. That one is dreadful to play. Oh shit, Silver can spin jump now? Okay. I'm not gonna play it today, but maybe in the next week or so I might get around to it. Kind of just like, what is it, like this weekend plus Monday, I have like a sudden amount of time, so I kind of want to like get back to writing the next video and then maybe play a few other games. My friend convinced me to get into the Ease series, which is a Nihon Falcom RPG series that has been in my radar because it's old as shit, and any old RPGs are in my radar. I just haven't gotten to it, but I bought the first, like, basically 1, 2, 6, the prequel Origins, which might as well be the 0, plus also the remake of 3. And they're like 10 or so hours each, so that's kind of something I'll slowly inch through. Wait, what do I not have S ranks in yet? S rank, S, 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 A, S. Oh shit, I almost have every S rank, okay. I guess I'll do this first. I was a little worried. I was looking through that, kind of just hoping that Planet Wisp, I already have the S rank. I don't hate the Planet Wisp level. I remember when it came out, I was a little bummed because, you know, and everyone said this, I know I'm not saying anything new, but it was like, you know, I just played this last year. I'm not like nostalgic for it yet, but, you know, now I am, and it's different. You got a blast with Ease 9? Yeah, I'm still going through Ease 2 at the moment. And it is certainly, they are definitely doing their best to make it feel a little bit more modern in the Steam release, but it's still very clear that this was an 80s RPG. Even Ease 1, I kind of had a friend watching me who had already played it, and Ease 2, I just have maps open the whole time, and it's way more enjoyable. But I kind of want to go through them in order. The only exception is I'm going to play the remake of 4. I'm blanking on the name. Memories of Celceta. I'll do that like after 7 because that's what my friend told me to do. And this way, the only real oddball way I'm going to play it is Ease 5, which only has a Super Nintendo version, and apparently it's not that good of a Super Nintendo game. But again, it's like not even 10 hours, and I figure if I'm enjoying the rest of it, it's fine to have a weird oddball game. Like this one, it is the only one never released in English, which, you know, doesn't always mean bad. Sometimes that means secret best. But it does kind of look like this will be... This will be the disappointing part. Just a question, so you've played 9, have you played the other games in the series? And I'm just curious, like, which one you'd say the best, if so. Ooh. I do want to add, when I was making the Frontiers video, because I had started it before Frontiers actually came out, I wasted a shit ton of time getting good at Generations again, but it's one of those games, like, I'll get good at it, go a few weeks without playing, and then I stop being good at it. Okay, I just have... Okay, just 9. That's reasonable. Okay, I should just have 1... Okay, here it is. I just need City Escape S rank, and then I'll have all the S ranks on the PC port. Oh yeah, it's... I know... Wait, do I have Electric Shield? No, Bubble. Okay, I want the Electric Shield. Yeah, Trails... Not Trails, I want to call it Legend of Galactic Hero, but no, that's the anime. They're like... Tales of Heroes... The Tales of games. Not Tales of... Fuck. You're gonna tell me, and I'm gonna feel stupid. God, I hope that means more spin-offs for Sonic. Like... I really enjoyed Murder of Sonic Hedgehog. Another fighting game? Yes. So, there was that fighting game... The fan fighting game recently. I'm blanking on that game's name, and I will eventually put more time into it. Once I have time. And I want to see it. Why didn't I just... Oh, I know what's wrong. Okay. I'm not pressing the apply button. Because Sonic the Fighters... Okay. It is not a good fighting game. As someone who has played a shit ton of fighting games, I can just say, really not that good. I'm not, like, pissing anyone off. But man, does the aesthetic on it fuck. The music, the graphics, like, Sega AM2 knew what they were doing, like, 24/7. And man, it shows in Sonic the Fighters. And I know another Sonic fighting game's not gonna look like that. But I would like a okay, personally I want a 2D Sonic fighter. I play a lot of Street Fighter and MVC, and recently got into Tatsunoko vs. Capcom on account of finally modding my Wii U. And I would like to see something along those lines, or even... I'd kind of be okay if Sega just stole their Virtua Fighter team and said, like, hey, put Sonic in this engine. I think that would be kind of funny. Yo, Mr. Stickman. Oh, like One Justice? I gotta think. I wouldn't be against it. It's just I feel like there's a lot of those per year. Those would be easiest to make. So, like, when it comes to the anime fighters, the one I have put the most time into, besides any Dragon Ball game, would definitely be JoJo All-Star Battle, which is, if you played that, it's somewhere in between a 2D and 3D fighting game. Like, it has combos similar to a 2D game, but it's also technically 3D. Like, you can go forward and backward. Not forward and backward, you can always do that. You have a third plane of movement. And I gotta focus. I really want this S rank for the achievement. Yeah, I mean, like, no matter what, if they do a Sonic fighting game again, I would play it. Because that's the way I am. There's very few times since being an adult with my own disposable income where I skipped out on a Sonic game on release. Doesn't Sega also have another fighting series, Fighting Climax? You, I think, are Ngeki Bunko Fighting Climax. No, that was a single game. I think Sega did publish it, but it was a light novel crossover game. So it's not like Sega's baby or anything. No, it's not a JoJo isn't a 2.5D game because... Okay, safe. It does have an actual 3-dimensional range of movement, like press X and you go up, press down twice, you go down. It's just you are still locked into 2D. And if you compare Tekken to Street Fighter, so like Tekken, a lot of the combos, it's more of like press these buttons and push the stick in that direction to do this move, while Street Fighter or King of Fighters, which are full 2D, you know, do the quarter circle forward, the dragon punch motion, that kind of stuff. And JoJo All-Star Battle follows that. Alright, let's see what Rouge has to say. Alright, I'm gonna find her some treasure. Alright, I should have, I think, yeah, 2.90. That's a way to put it. I think I've done all the classic missions at this point. Or sorry, classic era missions. I've not done every mission as classic Sonic. I did on PS3 years ago, but I've never, like, sat down and done them since. Wait, no, I think it's still kind of white here, which means there's at least one left. Kind of hard to tell on account of this being a white level. And then again, sorry about the very choppy bitrate. Before the next time I stream, I will figure that out. I've got some friends that stream frequently enough that they can tell me. I've also, like, okay, now that, I don't know how much of you all have noticed this, but YouTube did an update where streams get their own little, like, tab on your channel. And beforehand, I never wanted to stream because I was like, well, it's gonna fucking make a mess of my channel with this stream, and then, oh, here's a real video. But now that they've put that in there, I don't feel as bad. Like, I guess last time I streamed was like a year and a half ago when I had like 0 views on all my videos. I guess maybe I'll public that. It's not like anyone's gonna go watch it. I'll think about it. Alright, this looks like the first level where I'm still missing some missions. I believe I did all of them as Modern Sonic. Looks like it, so let's check Classic Sonic. Yep, here it is. And it's the Do the Stage Again level. Let's change the song. Yeah, sure. That'll make it awful to listen to my voice while there's a song with lyrics playing. Which, speaking of, holy shit, Frontiers adding the jukebox is, like, I don't know, it just totally changes the tone I feel when I'm just randomly running through the overworlds. Like, I don't know, there's something about Frontiers regular music where I fucking love the soundtrack, but, you know, it's not the high energy stuff that Sonic's known for. And man, having that jukebox is cool. I'm not holding my breath on it, but it would be cool if they added more songs. I imagine some people are figuring out how to add more in mods right as I'm speaking, or have already done so. But I would have liked a few more songs. That's a little small of a list. Well, there's a few, especially from Forces, where I am glad there is finally a place where the songs can be heard for, you know, more than 30 seconds. Because Forces is like such a good Sonic soundtrack. but you just never get to hear the songs on account of the stages being so short. Sonic. Yeah, like, I have been happy with the DLC of Frontiers so far. I am way more interested in, you know, the stuff that's happening at the end, mainly the extra playable characters, and I think that's the case for everyone. But, you know, the new challenges are cool. I have not played Nightmare Mode, or Super Hard, whatever they called it, on account of just not having time. I might also wait till, like, I get the PS5 version, because playing it on PS4 did have its, you know, frame rate problems. I know it's not, like, perfect on the other versions, but... Ooh, Marble Garden. Have I done all of these? Okay. Kinda looks like I did. It's got full color. Yeah, okay. I'll go to the next world. Next zone. Sorry. Don't want to be using these Mario terms. Although okay. There's like so many games I've wanted to play lately, and I have not had time. I have not touched a Mario game in a very long time, and I've suddenly wanted to lately. Cause like, YouTube keeps recommending me like Mario 64 strat videos and all that stuff, and I'm just thinking like, I have not played these in forever. Mainly Luigi's Mansion and Sunshine I kind of want to replay, or maybe Galaxy 1 and 2 more than Sunshine, just because... Wait, let me start the level, so put your brain at the test, press... Okay, hit switches. Anytime I think of playing Sunshine, I initially think of, you know, the good parts of it, like most people do. And then I'll have sudden memories of the not-so-good parts of it. Mainly like the pachinko machine, or getting 100 rings in any of the stages. It's just, I don't know, Sunshine. You know, I grew up with it, want to love it, and I just do love it. It's fun, but boy does it have problems. Fucking... Oops, change. Oh, wait, I'll never get over how Crisis City got a generation instead of Kingdom Valley, the stage shown of the... Yeah, okay. So... I'm trying to think, like, if I had to pick an 06 stage, and I do... Yeah. Oh, wait, let me do that strategy. I do get the point of picking Crisis City, because it's like, you know, the place Silver's from, and he's the big new character. The Kingdom Valley, I guess... I'm trying to think, because I, like, kind of agree with you, but I'm trying to think, like, back then, but it's also been, like, 10 years. Oh, more than 10 years, shit. Ooh, almost 12 years since the game came out, and obviously... 06 at the time was super just... No one even expected it to be acknowledged in this game. Like, I would have expected secret rings before 06 got in. Which, if it was 06, it definitely would have been... maybe the last stage or the first one. I have to think, because... Again, I don't think Secret Rings is good. I don't enjoy playing it, but man, again, the aesthetic and the music just are so fucking good in Secret Rings. Like, I want them to get Rumblebee again for another Sonic game. He did some... Oh my god. He did some Phantasy Star Online 2 music at one point that was good. I would definitely recommend that. Hey, you're back. I have gotten the game looking a little bit better, not perfect, but I will work on that before the next time I stream. This level is fucking... Oh, there we go. Yeah, let's reset here. I am so close to every mission. I think it's just the modern era I still need some in. I'm gonna be quiet a little bit on this one because clearly it is fucking me a bit. Dude, come on. Yeah, of the city levels, the switches... Okay, let me say the first one. So, of the city levels in Sonic Generations, I get most of them. Like, if they picked an SA2 stage other than City Escape, they would have rioted. That would have been it. The game would have not stalled. For Speed Highway, I would have picked something else. Probably... Honestly, okay. I think I'm gonna get some flack on this one. There's not a lot of grass stages in Generations. Like, there's Green Hill and that's it. And I know, like, right now, you know, talking about the grass stages and stuff in Sonic, it's, you know, the overuse of Green Hill and all that. But Generations really doesn't have many. So I think I would have been okay with Windy Hill. Really, there's none I'm against from Sonic Adventure. And then what was the other ones? Rooftop Run, that's fine. I think with Unleashed, again, the game was fairly new, so it's not like anyone was super nostalgic for the game when this came out. So they really could have picked any. Except Rooftop Run's song is godlike, so that works out. So the switches... Okay, so that mission I had to hit switches to get rid of the blue blocks. It is very much similar to a lot of Sonic Colors stages where it had the blue block. And yeah. I'm trying to think what else I would maybe change stage-wise. If... Okay. This is a pure... Oh, we're doing that one. Sonic Rush music representation, because Blaze is here. I would have liked to have seen... Oh, wait. What does she do? There we go. Okay, let's restart. So, I remember before release, everyone kind of thought that the handheld version of Sonic Generation was going to be, like, purely handheld levels. And then it wasn't. And because of that, I kind of feel like they should have had better representation in the main game. But I also get, like... For the most part, Sonic Team was the B team on those. It was mostly like DIMPs for, you know, the Game Boy Advance and DS titles, and then whatever Sega C or D team they had doing the Game Gear stuff. Yeah, I don't know what... I don't think it was like an actual team. I think it's just a general Sega R&D that did the Game Gear titles. So of course those weren't going to be picked. I guess I think the only Game Gear level that would have stood any chance of showing up was Sunset Park Act 3, which I'll admit, that was when the Sonic the orchestra was going on. Sunset Park Act 3, that was the first tears I got. I don't know why. Like, it's not like the Game Gear games were the first ones I ever played or something. It's not like they're, you know, that amazing. But that one just fucking got me, because, like, the 8-bit Sonic games have such good composition. It's so sad that they're only an 8-bit, ignoring the Triple Trouble fan game, which is so fucking good. There we go. S rank. I'm kind of curious if he will ever remake Chaos. I don't pay attention to his Twitter or anything. I'm guessing he's probably said yes or no by this point. Or he's taken a break and has to, you know, go about real life things that put food on the table. There are so many... Oh. Alright, let's do a different Unleashed song. Oh, I have not unlocked a lot of the Unleashed music. I'm probably about to get one right here. Let's reset that. And then sorry if I, like, have a thought that sounds well articulated for a minute. First of all, that's a lie, it was never well. But just when I play the game, I'll get distracted by it. And I'll probably come back to it 10 minutes later. SMH, hello. And then you put it... What? Oh my fucking god. Okay, one more time. Advanced Trilogy, Heroes and Riders. So here's the thing about that. I think at this point, Sega knows that most people are emulating the games from that era. Like, GameCube emulation is so goddamn easy. And they've kind of realized that, and probably since Sonic was not doing the hottest for a few years there, they didn't think there was a lot of point in re-releasing something people are just going to emulate. I think post-movie, they have realized how much money Sonic can make them. And by that, I don't mean Sega necessarily, more so Sega Sammy Holdings, which, you know, they seem to have totally changed their track after the films and Frontiers and all that stuff actually made them a shit ton of cash. So I don't quite know. I think there's a better chance than there was 3 years ago of it happening. But, like, if you listen to what Azuka says, like, when they were redoing Colors, it's very clear that he was trying to make the safest choice possible. And Colors is one of the safest Sonic games to ever re-release. Like, there's nothing necessarily bad with it. I still fucking love it. Would I say it's in my top 5? No, not even close. But there's nothing in it that pisses me off. There's no single stage where I'm like, this is it, I'm done with my playthrough. If I am playing Colors, I will usually finish the game due to A, how short it is, B, how much fun I have with it. Advance... So, yeah, to answer your question, I don't know. I would like to see more so the advanced games than Riders. I should point this out. Riders is on the very, very short list of Sonic games I have not played. I rented it when it was new, but it was just the original, and it's been years. I did just download it, and I should download the new modded versions everyone's loving. But I think I'm going to give the original a full replay in the story mode, then maybe get into the old ones. I've also had this sudden urge to play through every Mario Kart lately. And F-Zero, I don't know, I'm in a racing game mood. It's just I also don't want to sit on my own and play the racing games by myself. So I'm kind of waiting. There's 2 friends that said they'll play some of them with me, and my brother wants to play some F-Zero with me later. But I don't know, like, when I play racing games on my own, especially older ones without an online mechanic, there's a certain thing that's missing, if you get what I mean. Oh shit, I don't think I'm getting that S rank here. Kinda. Advance, if they were to re-release those, I would absolutely love if they gave it a bigger screen size. That would make it totally worth it, because most of my deaths when I go back to Sonic Advance is purely due to something I did not see, mainly Advance 2. I don't know what else I'd want changed in the Advance games. Like, I'm so close to saying new character, but I know that would not happen. The Advance games do not have the prestige of the classic series to waste resources on getting that to happen. Yeah, let's just reset here. Heroes would also... Okay, I'm gonna add this in there. If there's an old game on GameCube and they are re-releasing it with widescreen, that is pretty much my big decision on if I'll get it. Usually I find that worth it, especially because, like, I'll have issues with Gecko codes with some games where it's like, oh, we're gonna be 4x3 until this happens. Or, sorry, 16:9 until this happens. Or, like, even if you've played Heroes with widescreen hacks, there's, like, the loading screens, they'll, like, have the 4x3 stuff, or even the HUD, depending on how the emulator wants to deal with itself, it'll still be very close to the action, which is not preferred, in my opinion. Like, it's totally playable, it's fine, and it's not like going to 4x3 is the end of the world, with Sonic Heroes at least. But man, would Advance improve? There was something else I was thinking I want re-released by Sonic. Like, there's a certain part of me that would like to see... Not a re-release, this would be a full-on, I'd want a third storybook game, because I think now that Sonic Team seems to have more confidence, and Sega is giving them a little bit of leeway, I imagine they'll give them even more now that Frontiers did well. I would like to see a storybook game that is not clearly having issues with the executive meddling and very poor production times. Because, like, I know this is what everyone says, but the... Like, okay. I'm trying to think of my thought before I say it this time. Yeah. Oh my fucking god. Oh, it saves me, but that's not enough time. I'm going to another mission. I can't do this one when I'm talking. I'll come back if I run out. I also might change games in a little bit. I'll see. I don't want to deal with... What is this level? Endless boost, boost to the goal. Oh, this is just get to the end. Hey. Let's do Palm Tree. Franchise and with... Wait. Oh, the Gunvolt? Oh, man. I am so glad to hear that, because, like, the main reason I did it was because I wanted to get some people into Gunvolt, just because I, as a longtime Mega Man fan, played... Okay, like I said in the video, I played Gunvolt when it came out. I was, like, senior in high school. It was, like, you know, around the time when I started working, and I had some money to spend on some games and stuff. And the game came out, and I was like, oh, this is so good, I fucking loved it, it was one of my favorite 3DS games, and then I just never touched the series again. Like, I don't know, it's like if you feed me the greatest meal of all time, and I'm like, oh my god, this is such a good restaurant, such a good meal, and then I never go there again. That is essentially how I was with Gunvolt until last year when I decided, oh, you know what, I'll actually play the rest. And I missed the song. So yeah, I wanted like some of my friends that are also into Mega Man to try the Gunvolt games. And it definitely worked. Like even like one of my best friends, he's a huge Mega Man guy, and he watched all the way through the Zero Striker Gunvolt 1 portion of the video. And then he messaged me and said like, hey, I'm gonna stop because I don't want spoilers. And so now he's played the first game, and he'll get to the second onward pretty soon. He's bought... No, I bought him some of them. He bought the rest himself. Wait. Oh, I hate this mission. What song is this one? Oh, this is in Free Riders. Yeah, I'll do this one. I feel like it kind of captures Vector's aura. What? Shit, was I supposed to homing attack it? That's right, okay. I remember this one, like, I hated it back when the game was new. I'm like, it's really not that hard. I'm just, you know, stupid. Yeah, here we go. Yep. There we go, there we go. A Honey Pop 3. My girlfriend's watching the stream. I'm not answering that. But yes, what the fuck? Oh, you didn't even like old school Mega Man. Yeah, that's kind of shocking, honestly. Like, I don't... Or wait, have you played any of the X or Zero games? Like, it's understandable if, like, you'd like Gunvolt and not old school Mega Man, because they are pretty darn different. Like, classic Mega Man is, you know, on the older side of things, but... I don't know, I feel like there's something so similar about them, but also lately it's like... Not lately, but last time I went back to... I think I was playing X2, and it was right after I had played Gunvolt. I don't remember if it was a for fun playthrough or I needed footage. But, you know, it's still fun. It's Mega Man. But it was, like, weird going back and having way less choices. Or not choices, but, like, less mechanics. Like, there's totally tons of choices, but, like... I didn't have to flash field, I didn't need to worry about a few things that I do in Gunvolt, but it felt way slower. Or at least, not the game itself, but my brain functions were able to relax. Fuck off, Vector! Yo, am I gonna get the S rank? Okay, I need to be way closer to him. Okay, if you enjoyed Gunvolt, I would definitely say to give X and Zero a try. They might feel, like I said, a little bit slower, but that just means your brain gets more room. Dude, why? I actually have not gotten to Battle Network yet. That's one of... Like, I have not played the Mega Man RPGs. I am really hyped to try and make time for Battle Network, now that the collections have released. I didn't pick it up yet, which is actually odd for me. I've picked up every other collection day one. So, you know, those, like, 2 million sales that it's already gotten... I think more than that. I am not one of the shit tons of people that bought Battle Network so far. And actually, I was at, like, the mall. I had to drop something off for work. And I checked, like, a game store that was there. Just to then find that it was, sold out. Which, it's fine. I'll probably pick it up on Steam, because I think my friends got it there, and I don't believe the new collection has crossplay. It's just I also had the thought of, I want a physical copy. So I might have to skip that. Unride the cart. I don't want to do these levels. Let's go back to this one. I might... Let me see how many missions I have left in these stages. See if there's any that I really want to do, and I might switch to a different game. Okay. Let's do... The S... Oh my god, I hate that mission! Let's do Leaf Forest.
Send you flying to wherever you need to get to. Press the triangle button and I'll be there.
Yeah, I mean, okay. I can be patient with Capcom and their collections just because they knock it out of the park every time. So if they can do a 3D fighter collection, that's most of what they have left worth doing. I mean, that's a lie. There's the rest of the Vector. There's still the rest of the Mega Mans. I want Beautiful Joe very badly. Just because there's no actual HD Beautiful Joe, which is weird given that Okami got re-released millions of times. That's not better. And then Devil May Cry over and over. Like, most of their PS2 generation games get re-released at least a reasonable enough amount of times. Except Beautiful Joe, which is stuck on GameCube and PS2 hell. And even the copies I actually have, I have one of them on GameCube, one of them on PS2. I want to say the PS2 copy of the first game, which has Dante from the Devil May Cry series. Which hopefully that would be in a re-release.
Here I come.
Come on, Vector.
I got this.
Yeah. Dude. Oh, no. Yeah, I've heard Battle Network's a bit of an acquired taste. It's one that I think is to mine. Like, I should be clear, the only reason I haven't played them is I just have not made the time to do it. That is the case with a lot of games I haven't played. If I ever show an interest and I say I haven't played it, it's usually just I haven't had time. There's some other game that came out at the same time, or I am going somewhere else in my backlog. Why? I don't know how much more I have of this level, but oh, there it is, there it is. Come on, come on, come on! Yes! Okay. Oh, text message. Oh, there is an art festival tonight. I am not leaving the house again tonight. Let's see, is this the moving? Oh. Okay. Come on. Oh my god, this one's a 2-minute for the S rank. Hey, let's go. Alright, so what's some other stuff people have been playing lately? Oh my god. I think I'll give this mission a few more tries and then I'm probably gonna swap to a different game. Maybe Curse of the Moon or a non-platformer. I gotta think about it. If I do either Curse of the Moon or something that's like not an action game, I should say. Just because, you know, it's late, I've played a good chunk of this, and I haven't played any, I don't know, relaxing type games in a while. I feel like the next major Sonic game with higher stakes should take place in deep space like the last season of Okay. I'm not against the idea of that. So I'm trying to remember all my thoughts of X because I have been not like rewatching it, but like I pulled up some random episodes here and there lately. And man, like that last season is just such a different beast from the rest of the show. No, my fucking Give it one more go. And then I'm changing games. I think my only thing about going in space is that there is this problem where which characters exactly go out there. Because like with Sonic X, they can bring everyone and it's totally fine. Because, you know, they have so many episodes to characterize everyone. With a game, they don't really have that time because most of it will be spent as Sonic going through a level or, you know, hopefully after the Frontiers DLC, they'll have a working Knuckles, Amy, Tails formula. But like, once you go into space, you know that there can't be a surprise character appearance, you know? Like, in Frontiers, if they wanted to last minute have Shadow show up at one point, technically they could have. They're still on Earth. Shadow can do that because he's cool. Got her on? Alright. Hope you have a pretty good weekend. Doesn't need to be the best one, but good enough. Fuck, fuck, fuck. Oh my god, thank god it gives me so much leeway. Like, Shadow can't surprise appear if they're already in space. And what I'm actually saying here is that I just really want Shadow in the next game. Especially after, like, the recent comic arc, finally, they're allowed to use them again. There was, like, a shit ton of mandates that Ian Flynn talks about in his podcast all the time. And now they've just lifted the Shadow mandates, and he's allowed to be relevant again. Okay. Okay. Last try and I got it. So I think that's probably enough generations. What song? Race to Win. Yeah, okay, that'll be enough generations. Let's decide what I'm playing next. Probably a game that will not give us such an awful bitrate. Let me just watch the screen to make sure the stream doesn't totally shit itself when the game ends. Well, yeah, in Sonic X they could do that. I don't remember his appearance too well. It's been forever since I've watched all of X. But the difference then was Shadow was dead when he surprised appeared in X, I believe. Right now, you gotta remember, Shadow is well alive working for maybe Gun. It depends on if Gun survives Sonic Forces. Alright, let's see. What are these puzzle games I have? No, let's see here. I want to do something a little bit more chill, and... No. See, I got some arcade games in here. And I stare at Ikaruga in my design after I say, let's do a relaxing game. Like, I'm in the mood for Harvest Moon. I just do not have any of them installed on my PC besides, what's the one in my head? The Super Nintendo version. I have not really played that. I just have it because of a big ass Super Nintendo ROM download I did. So yeah, I think I'll do Curse of the Moon. Wherever, once I figure out where I put it in my folders. Yeah, here we go. Because I haven't played the extra modes in it yet, so I might as well give them a go. Be prepared for loud music. Let me... Okay. I think I turned it down in time. And I haven't shared the game either. That would be helpful. Alright, let me try and get it. There we go. Let me check some other options. I just want to make sure the controls are how I want it. I think last time I was using my Saturn pad. Yeah, that should work. Yeah, so I have only done... Wait, cancel that one. Are you gonna let me leave? Give me just a minute on this. It's being very... Let's, escape. There we go. Alright, let me mess with the window a little. Alright, you know what? It's fine. Wait, turn that off. There we go. And no honey pot. Alright, I kind of want to do a solo Zentetsu run. Wait, Zengetsu. Yeah. Because I have not done one of those yet. I'm gonna go ahead and skip the cutscene at the beginning. Oh, okay. change the buttons into a way I don't like, even though I just fucking did stuff to it. Oh, I see why. There we go. Now the game's good. Like I said, last time I was playing, I was using the Sega Saturn pad, which is my usual preferred way to do 2D games these days. Assuming that it has enough buttons, like I don't play Gunvolt with it on account of it not having enough buttons. That's some River City Girls? Okay, I really enjoyed the first one, I haven't played the second one yet, because so my brother was a really big fan of it after we played it. So I bought it for him for Christmas, and we just have not had time to play it yet, because that's another, I don't really want to play it without him kind of thing. So we'll get to it. Like, we'll probably play Zero as well. The first one got me interested in the Kunio series. I would like to see how many Kunio games have been translated to English, whether that be fan translations or official, which I know official is not too many. Fuck. It is also... The game is forcing me to use the stick instead of the D-pad on the PS4 controller, which is not my preferred way of doing a 2D game. I think I'm going to beat this stage and then swap to the Saturn pad. I'm just kind of scared that if I change controllers, the game will shit itself. Which, you know, always the greatest worry when playing a PC game is which exterior action will make the game kill itself. Okay, this is showing up in the stream significantly better, which is to be expected. I figure next time I stream I'll like actually excited for Fuga? Wait, which one's Fuga? Is this like a Bofa thing, or are you gonna say, am I excited to forget about it? There we go. Alright, I should be good on this first boss. I got enough weapon energy and all that. Forgot. Fuga Melodies of Steel. I have not seen that one, but I'll look at it later. I'm at a boss right now. I'm getting text messages, and I have the strange feeling that it's not going to be important. But I have the fear of, do I pause and check it? Shit. I was focused too much on the text. Oh, I'm out of super weapon energy. That's fine, that's fine. Tell me what genre Fuga is real quick. Coming to the Game Pass near me? Oh, damn. Like, I don't know, there's so many games I want to get to lately. Whether they be old as shit or, like, came out a few weeks ago. Oh, thank God. Oh, I forgot they do the super thing. And I still got hit by it. Nice! Alright, let me look up what Fuga 2 is, because you have given me something that will eat away at my brain for the next, like, month and a half if I don't check right now. Oh, okay, so this is a war tactics type game? Okay, this looks neat. I've seen people. It's like a story RPG with turn-based fights. Okay, this doesn't look bad. I'd have to play the first game first. Well, maybe not, but I will make this very clear. Typically, when there's things like this, sorry if you heard that. I am usually the guy that wants to play. If there's a number, I'm gonna play the first one first. That's the point. Like, the few exceptions is like. Wait, I'm not gonna save her. Wait, I want to make sure I tell her no properly. Oh, fuck. Oh, that's the opposite of what I meant to do. Alright, let's go back. First thing to do, I'm gonna swap my controller to the Saturn pad, because if the game auto turns itself off, then I'm going back anyways. Sorry if you'll hear my squeaky ass chair or the controller sounds of me swapping what's plugged in. So a PS1 style game I actually just played. It was called Tori 3D. Now this is just like a $1 thing, and you just play as a little chick. Wait. "13 Sentinels"? Yeah, it looks very similar to 13 Sentinels, actually. Which... where did it... Okay. There is no... And the Saturn pad does not have a direct start button here. Oh, wait, no, I can't just... That's right, I can't pause in this room, that's why. 13 Sentinels is probably one of those games I'm about to finally play pretty soon, because I have been playing like some light novels with my brother, because I've gotten him into them. Namely... Wait. That's right, we can just go backwards. Alright. Thanks for coming to the stream. I'm gonna try to do these weekly. I'll see what happens. Or at the very least, like twice a month or so. I think that's pretty doable. I'll still be going for a little bit. Attack. There we go. Now the controller is exactly how I want it. What was I saying? Man in green? Oh, that's a skeleton? He just tells me where to go. What was I saying? Oh, yeah. So I finally got my brother. He's... Oh, yeah. So the genre between me and him, it's like... I've been introducing him to a lot lately. Like, his main things is usually fighting games. But, like, we grew up playing mostly the same stuff. We're the same age. So, like, you know, if we bought or rented a game... That's what we got to play. So, like, most the single-player stuff, it would be, like, us swapping who holds the controller. One of us mostly plays it. Like, you know, I remember Monkey Ball Adventure, which I'm not going to pretend that's, you know, super good game. Mostly I held the controller. But then, like, the Zelda series, he mostly held the controller, which is, if you know me and him, like, saying that would seem odd, because he's not, like... He plays RPGs, he enjoys them, but most people are shocked when I mention that I have never actually beaten a Zelda game. Well, okay, that's a lie. I have not beaten the popular Zelda games. I have beaten Zelda 1, Zelda 2, and those are the most popular ones. I've beaten Spirit Tracks and Four Swords Adventures. See. It'd be some really sentimental, so I've been trying to get him to play it. He wants me to play Elden Ring in return, though. Oh, yeah. My cousin got me to play some Elden Ring the other day, and it's very weird as someone who plays a lot of action games with traditional button layouts, because it has, like, L1 and R1 as the main attacking buttons, and it does not feel right to me. Yeah, so I got my brother to play the Zero Escape game, so like 999, Virtue's Last Reward, and then when I originally played the games, I despised VLR's ending and decided I'm not going to play ZTD. It also wasn't on sale and was like $40, and I was like, I'm not wasting $40 for when ZTD's ending sucks. And that was what I said. Now, my brother also did not like Zero Time Dilemma's ending, but it was at the point where he said, I need to know what happens next. So we played, yeah, Zero Time Dilemma, sorry, VLR, Virtue's Last Reward, that's the second one, with an ending neither of us were really fans of. And then he bought Zero Time Dilemma. Then afterwards we played the AI The Somnium Files games. And those, like, of anything I played last year, that was the best one. At least AI 1. AI 2 is fine. It was still good. But AI 1 is maybe one of the best games. Definitely one of the best games I've ever played. I'm not ready to put it in my top 10, because I played it less than a year ago, and there's a bit of recency bias. But I won't be shocked if I start telling that to people. And then I got him to start the Ace Attorney series, but he played all of the first one very quickly. Then he played the second game up until the final case, and then he went back to, he started like start back at school, because he like dropped out and decided, you know what, I should go back. And then he put it down right before, I don't want to say it for anyone who hasn't played Ace Attorney 2, but there's a really good twist right near the end, and he's like 10 minutes away from it. So I'm waiting on him to pick it back up. Ooh. Okay. Alright, let's dodge the super. I might try Souls eventually. It's really not high on my list. Like, maybe if I go hang out with my cousin again and he hands me Elden Ring, I'll play it because he thinks it's funny when I attempt to play it and I suck at it, because in his head I'm like super good at RPGs and action games. Alright, so what I'm supposed to do is actually kill her and take her shit. Let's see what I can do now. Ooh, okay. Yeah, okay, that's gonna be sick. Yeah, so you're asking about the green guy? Yeah, he's just a little guy. He's pointing me where to go. change the buttons just a little bit, because this is not how I played it last time. There we go. Yeah. Oh, there we go. Curse of the Moon has very quickly become like one of my favorite classic Mania games. It's so, I don't know, it's clean. If you enjoy Castlevania or anything Inti's ever made, this is what you gotta play. I'm not like quite, I don't know, I might like it more than Castlevania 3. Like, I don't want to say that because that was the first Castlevania I played and it's got a special place in my heart, but really this is just Castlevania 3, but even better. Ooh. I can't go that way anymore because I didn't get Miriam. I figure just because the rest of my Inti videos are, you know, they're well liked, I'll probably eventually do like real dedicated videos about these. I kind of have a checklist of the Inti games, especially Blaster Master. That'll probably be the next big one. But I'll have to think because there's so many other games I want to get to, and like I also want to do a few more Castlevania videos. Mainly, I want to get to Simon's Quest. Like mainly, kind of more positive stuff about it, just because it has such a bad rap, especially. And it's mostly deserved. I want to make that clear. I don't think Simon's Quest is that good. And I'm not, like, saying the hottest take ever by saying that. But there's so many ways that people have fixed Simon's Quest with, like, fan mods, fan recreations. One guy, I haven't gotten around to it yet, but I played part of it. They redid all of Simon's Quest in a Castlevania Chronicles style, which, if you've seen my Castlevania Akumajo Dracula video, you know that I absolutely adored Castlevania Chronicles, so if Castlevania 2 can get that treatment, then I am all for it. Oh damn, they really make this game harder if you kill the potential mates. There we go. Come on, there we go, okay. I need a heart pretty badly. Oh. Yeah, this stage is a lot easier with Miriam. Maybe I should have not killed her. Ooh. Okay. I don't think I'm gonna do too hot against the boss. That is a lot slower than I was hoping. Oh, okay. He doesn't really care about me. There we go. Alright. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Yeah. Last time I played this game, I was abusing all of Miriam's stuff. Okay. I just gotta be strategic. Oh, can't get that anymore. Okay. Yeah, I don't even need the special weapons. I can just walk up and slash them. No problem. Nope. Alright, here it is. I don't think I have the preferred sub-weapon for this guy. I don't. Wait. Oh no. Okay. Fine. Fuck. Oh no, What's this game? This is Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. It's by Inti Creates, who did Gunvolt, the Mega Man Zero games, and all that hot stuff. It is very much based on Castlevania, mostly Castlevania 3, which is fine by me because I really like that game. It's pretty much just Castlevania 3, but even better. And by that I mean, it undoes most of the Curse of the Moon, yeah. It undoes all the archaic NES era stuff it would have, like, it takes forever to change characters in the original Castlevania 3. I didn't want that. Okay, let's see how I can do. The enemies also move way faster, just on account of better processing speeds. Yeah. There is also a Curse of the Moon 2, which I have downloaded on my computer. I just haven't gotten to play it yet. Because I want to do 100% in this one first. Oh, that's fine. This really goes from not that hard of a game when you play normally to... Well, okay, just for reference, I am playing the game not fully as intended. There's like a few options you get when you beat each stage. Either you take more party members with you, or you kill them and get an extra power from them. I am doing the run where I kill them and take their power. Gotta focus on your assignments? Alright, that's fine. I don't think I'll be streaming too much longer. I mean, I've been going for, yeah, 100 minutes, probably around the 2-hour mark I might end, or if I get tired. Yeah, thanks for coming for the stream, though. Whew, okay. Why? I'm trying to think this one's a little better for the boss. I mean, I guess the best thing I could have for this boss is not sucking at the game. Being quiet because I don't want to die again. Ooh. Oh, okay. I thought I had him for a minute. What side or that side? Ooh. I don't remember what his super is. I think he just goes right across the screen. Okay. That's fine. I don't know the exact rules in this game with the super moves, but typically I survive them. No matter what, I'll have 1 health left. I'm still good. If anyone here can tell me, feel free. And I'm gonna kill the old man. New soul art has stirred within you. That's such an edgy way of putting it. Blood Moon, AWOL in the air. Okay. Oh, it's a double jump. Okay. Yeah, you can. I just love this edgy way that they title things. Like, I can walk up to people and like, hey, baby, you know, I can pull off a blood moon, and they're like, oh my god, a what? It's like, yeah, it's a double jump. Which I guess, you know, if I was a real person doing a double jump, I would probably brag about that. Oh, what did I just grab? I wasn't paying attention. Probably nothing too important. Okay, let's not play like shit. This, oh, he's just pointing at me where to go. Oh no, I can't go down there because I didn't get the other guy. I would need magic for it. I can't go down there either. I need a different character. Confused why this is my recommended, but you did the simple and clean. Have fun on stream? Alright, yeah. I will have fun with this stream for the next 10 or so minutes. I'm not going to be upset about that. If I'm upset about that, then I'm going to look bad. And obviously, guys with 17k subscriber always care about their fucking, oh my god. Okay, okay. That's fine. This is how I care about my image, by the way. Yeah, of course. I just do the exact same thing. I'm so good at this. You're back. Welcome. I'm sucking at video games. I don't know if that means my last life or second last life. I think second last. I didn't really game over too much when I play this game normally, because it's very... not very easy, but significantly easier when you pick out the party members to come with you. I think my only game overs were really at the tail end, because like the final boss is not easy. Kingdom Hearts? I should make an actual thing about this. Kingdom Hearts 3 I am not doing until 4 comes out, because Kingdom Hearts 3, as Nomura has said many times, and I think the marketing tried to remind people, is that Kingdom Hearts 3 is the start of, or sorry, the end of the Darkseeker saga, and the start of the next saga. And I think so many people talked about 3 so much at this point, and I'm sure I could add something, but I think it would be I would regret it less if I made the video after 4 came out, and I can more so talk about it as the start of the next saga, because I want to see if Nomura really means that, or if he was just talking out his ass. So Kingdom Hearts 3, I'm gonna wait for 4's release. And I need to buy a PS5 to play Kingdom Hearts 4. Which I know is not like the thing most people want to hear, but I think if I did a 3 video now, and then 4 comes out, I would feel the need to spend a majority of that 4 video rearranging my thoughts about 3. Especially because right now, and I should add this too, like the way I do videos compared to that Kingdom Hearts 1, it's still me, it's still the same thing, but once I get to 3, it's going to be totally different. It's going to be a very opinionated video, much more personal. I was, you know, a different person by the time 3 came out compared to when Dream Drop did, and I have gone about my videos differently. Like, it's still overall going to be another part of the retrospective. I just don't want to do it until 4's out. I don't like this pig. I am about to do the one thing that no one has ever asked me for, and this one's going to be a long one. I don't want to say what it is because most people do not know what it is. B, I've decided not to tell anyone what my projects are until a script is done, because it has only made more problems than that's what I'm looking for. More problems than positives. Oh no. This will be the one where I beat the room. Also, I feel like Kingdom Hearts 4 is going to be hopefully next year. And I'm going to add to this, I'm not going to wait for Kingdom Hearts 5 to make a 4 video. I will make a 4 video the moment it comes out. A, because I don't want to do the waiting thing again. B, I know what my audience enjoys. You know, I'll have the wait for the 3 video. Maybe I'll even do some other KH videos before then. Like, obviously, I want to do a 3 video without doing a Union Cross thing, but, you know, KH3 is a finale to story, which confused me. I don't agree with. Yeah, it's not a finale for Sora, and everyone's talked about it that way. They'll either say this is an awful finale, or they'll say it's genius. And like, I think it's a good finale for some characters. As much as I want Roxas 2026, I hope not. That's so far away. As much as I love Roxas, I want him to be in all the games. I think his story is kind of wrapped. Like, they don't exactly need him to keep being there, but I want him to be there. That's the point. And like, you gotta accept that most of these series that are going on that long, they are built a lot on fan service. Like, Sonic is built heavily on it. Kingdom Hearts, ever since Dream Drop, is built on it. Well, debatably, they tried to be built on it since Chain of Memories. And so I would like to see that. Wait. I think then they started posting teasers of the game when it was ultimately released in 2019. Yeah, so that's one thing about it, but also you gotta keep in mind with Kingdom Hearts 3, they made a lot of a game and then redid a bunch of shit midway when they decided to do it in Unreal Engine. So like, KH3 had a lot of development problems, which to our knowledge, 4 is not having development problems. And given the teaser they've already shown for 4 looks a bit, I don't want to say more complete, but it looks like a fuller idea than 3's initial teaser. Like, I can definitely tell the vision they're going for with 4 already. Like, not perfectly. There's the part where Donald and Goofy show up at the end, and, you know, I get it, that means Donald and Goofy are still here. Which was honestly one of my big worries with 3's ending. Oh, fucking hell. Oh, let me reverse my thoughts. That death. Talking about Kingdom Hearts, like, sorrow's a way to put it. Melancholy is maybe the word I'd go for. I know it's like basically the same word, but that just sounds better to me. And then I can frame it as my original idea when I say it in the eventual video. Because there is a lot of good that I feel in the... Oh my god, I'm an idiot. There's many happy emotions I get from Kingdom Hearts 3's ending. But there's also still this thought of, holy shit, Sora has, you know, gone off to the next world or whatever. He's gone off to Kingdom Hearts 3 land. Or sorry, Kingdom Hearts 4 world. I don't know, that's again something I'd really need to put in to a script for me to properly process. Like, I have said my opinions on it to friends multiple times. Sorry, I had like a burp coming and then it didn't happen. Yeah, I don't think there will be engine changes, conflicting ideas. I believe... It's connecting, okay. I think the main reason we're not seeing much about 4 right now is just because they want to market Final Fantasy 16 more, which is totally reasonable. 16 is definitely closer to release. I imagine 7 Remake Part 2 will come out sooner. I also might, because I'm sure like a lot of my audience would also like to see me talk about more Square Enix videos, and I have a obscure one that no one else that I feel on the internet has done properly. Not like super obscure. It's still a Final Fantasy game. I want to make that clear. I'm not going to say which Final Fantasy game, but it's one very near and dear to me. It'll probably be, I don't want to say 2 projects from now, maybe 3 or 4. I think next one's going to be a super big one. I'm already midway into it. Then probably another 1 or 2 small ones, similar to the past few videos. And then I might do this big Square Enix one. I don't want to say what game. It's, don't take me too seriously. Yeah, I'm gonna take you as serious as possible. Yeah, no, not 96. 96 is still pretty heavily in the PS1 era, which the PS1 cannot handle Kingdom Hearts. I think what would be like the best action RPGs on PS1? Probably Brave Fencer Musashi is a pretty good one. Yeah, maybe that. So there's a few. It's gonna be unrelated. I want to also do a Shinobi retrospective, and I know I just said earlier I don't say my project ideas anymore, but this one would be so way down the line, it doesn't matter. Just because there's a few of them that really fucking get to me, and like, it's not like they're an emotional series, it's still, you know, hack and slash games with a very light storyline. But the PS2 game, the PS2 Shinobi game is so fucking good. It's like really ahead of its time because it's super early PS2, but it's got like a well thought out lock-on mechanic. It's got a good scoring system. Just everything about it is the kind of stuff that I cannot get enough of. And I don't think that game gets the credit it deserves. It's really like Mega Man Legends is something that also is surprisingly ahead of its time if you look at what came out next to it. Oh, finally I'm done with this room! But Shinobi's just solid, that's the point. And Shinobi 3 is another one that I have put so many hours on. I don't remember which Genesis collection I first played it on, but like once I got a Genesis of my own, I immediately got that. Like, I'm not a big collector guy anymore. I had that short phase because, you know, like everyone on YouTube, you see the videos and they have a big old collection. You're like, oh, if I'm supposed to be a gamer, I gotta do that. But no, it's just playing games and being a collector to me are totally separate things, and I'm not much of a collector these days. There's a few games that I'll get the physical release of, like, fuck. I'll get the physical release of Sonic games. I usually get the physical release of a Mega Man game. I am probably, if available, gonna like be getting physical releases of Inti Creates games. It's just, you know, they're a smaller company, they don't have too much, but the point I'm getting at, when I die, is that... Wait. Took them 14 years to decide to make a school. Let me finish my thing about the collection, then I'll get into Kingdom Hearts 3 thing. I had like that phase near the end of high school where I was like, oh, I have a disposable income now, not thinking about saving shit for when I leave for college and all that. And so, you know, I'd go to retro game stores, as few as there were in my area, and buy stuff. Mainly, I wanted to collect Genesis and GameCube games. And so I'd pick out a bunch... I'd get a bunch of GameCube games. Some of the first ones, obviously, is like the Sonic games, the Shinobi series, and there's a few oddballs like Miss Pac-Man on Genesis, which is a surprisingly alright port. Though I believe it's actually not licensed by Sega. No, because the cartridge for Miss Pac-Man on Genesis is not... It's a Tengen cartridge, and if you look up what those are, you will see that that is not a Genesis cart. It is just a completely weird-ass looking thing. But anyways, I also still had shitty CRT at the time. I had that forever, and I was still playing like HD games on it somehow with... Because, you know, remember old HD systems... I don't want to call them old, because, you know, I remember when they came out, but like, the PS3 still had the option to use component and composite cables. So I'd usually do that. So it wasn't a big deal. Then I started upgrading to HD, HDMI and all that with an HD TV. And then I started having more systems just on the table, and I was like, well, let's put this Genesis elsewhere because I have all of these games on my HD system anyways. Pretty much the only setback on that is like most Genesis games, and this is maybe just a me thing, I think they usually feel better with a, you know, Genesis controller or a Sega Saturn controller, and boy, guess what I am using right now? It is a USB Sega Saturn controller. So that problem has been, you know, fixed at this point. Anyways, okay, so... Wolfdog Gray said something, and I gotta reread it. What bothered me the most, and I understand the pain for some Kingdom Hearts fans, Square Enix took them 14 years to decide to make sequel to Kingdom Hearts 2. So, here's my thing on this one. It doesn't really matter what Square was actually doing at the time. Because in the minds of the fans, and as we have now seen, there was going to be a Kingdom Hearts 3. And I think Square knew that, because nothing they developed had an ending. Like, yes, 358 has an ending, yes, Birth by Sleep has an ending, but they are completely continuing the story. The story was ongoing, and so in the mind of fans, me, there was going to be a Kingdom Hearts 3. Doesn't matter when, it could be 14 years from now, as it was, or no, 13 years. It could be 10 years, whatever. There was a mindset there would be an eventual Kingdom Hearts 3. There's kind of this sense with other stuff, like let's take Star Wars for example. I'm sure there's some people that saw episode 6 and thought, okay, there's going to be an episode 7. And, you know, you can say like, oh, well, then it was episode 1, but, you know what eventually happened? There was an episode 7. You know why? Because companies make money by developing these movies or shows or whatever. As long as it's getting money, there will be the next one. God. I know that was a little more ranty, but and it made me die. So, like, in my mind, no matter what they announced to be the game after Kingdom Hearts 3, which, you know, was Melody of Memory, there would be a Kingdom Hearts 4. Well, okay, actually, I didn't quite expect a 4 after 3. I'm trying to remember, because these thoughts were mine, you know, not that long ago, like 2 or 3 years. I kind of thought they'd be done with the number games after 3. It was one of my worries, because I have a very loose definition of what a numbered... Well, okay. My definition for a numbered Kingdom Hearts game is a it needs to have Sora, Donald, and Goofy, and it needs to have that little drop-down menu, and that's it. It can do a bunch of other stuff, and I'm still fine with it being a numbered Kingdom Hearts game. Because honestly, that's the only thing that keeps them connected. So, when Kingdom Hearts 3 had its ending, where Sora, Donald, and Goofy are separated, that was kind of a sign to me that they'd be done with numbered games. And so, when there was like some Square Enix leak saying, oh, new Kingdom Hearts 4 coming soon, and this is before the real trailer, I was telling my friend, who was not a Kingdom Hearts fan, and he was like, oh, they're gonna do Kingdom Hearts 4, and I was like, that's fake, they gotta reconnect Donald, Goofy, and Sora, they can't do it yet. And then the Kingdom Hearts 4 trailer came out, and I was like, no, they can't do that, there's no Donald and Goofy. And then, so I was very, I guess relieved, you can say, when it had that little post-scene where Donald and Goofy are like, oh, hey, we're in hell. Looking for Sora. Shit, that was a close jump. Okay, I think I have gotten here with significantly less lives than last time. But that's fine, because I'm not gonna die again. Down here. There was a teaser for another game, you're right. Because I don't remember the exact words I said in the video, keep in mind that part was written like almost 2 years ago. I wanted to just like end at the credits and like in that video, but obviously I had plans for more KH videos, so I couldn't do that. But even when I was little, there was like attack magic, yeah, that kind of thing, which I know y'all are like 30 seconds behind me. I'm gonna focus a little bit on the boss, but I figure y'all are, at my point in time, y'all are catching up on the rants that I was having. Ooh. Yeah, I don't remember all of the patterns in this game. I should be clear, I have played this game twice, but only the regular type of run. Ooh, okay, that was kind of sick. Yeah, 2 has such a good end. Page 2 has such a good ending, but obviously that is not the ending. There is a teaser afterwards. And keep in mind, when most people saw that, we all assumed that was Kingdom Hearts 3. Because there was... I'm trying to remember, like, my thought when I was a kid seeing that. I don't want to just say something with my modern context in mind. Because we'd see that trailer, we thought that had to be Kingdom Hearts 3, and I recall next was a few months until Final Mix came out in Japan, and thankfully by then YouTube was a thing, so even us in America, we could see the raw as hell Linkin Park AMVs that use that scene. I want to say that's when I first saw it. And obviously, you know, I looked up the actual scene it was from afterwards. But, yeah, we had no clue what was going on. Alright, let me check this new soul art. Double tap direction and press B. Okay. Wait, what's the point of pressing B, though? Oh, or press B. Oh, it means Okay, because I'm on the Saturn pad. It means C. I might remap that to L. Just because I don't have party members. Anyone who's played a Gunvolt or Mega Man knows that you should never actually have that. Have the dash at a button like that. Yeah, this should work. There we go. Yeah, I'm not really the kind of guy to do reaction videos. I mean, if you look at my stuff, I try to be as, like, not too in the moment as possible. I'm not gonna say I'm, like, the best at it. I don't know how many people have actually watched my FF7 remake video. That one I feel like was a little reactionary, and I am kind of glad about it, because when you get down to it, FF7 Remake is majority a fan service game, and I am a fan of FF7, so I might as well have my more raw opinion on it. I don't know if I'll do a video about FF7 Remake Part 2. I might just wait until Part 3. I'll decide later. I've got a while to think about it. Oh, yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, if you're not born, I don't expect you to know what people were thinking. I was more so recounting to remember my own thoughts, because I was still, like, I don't know, 10 or so I remember it super perfectly. Although now I'm thinking I want a Linkin Park AMV of, the Kingdom Hearts 3 secret ending. Not a fan of this room, okay. Yeah, I did not expect Sora in Smash Bros. I forgot when that was announced. I think it was when I was well into making, like, finishing up my Kingdom Hearts video, so, like, I didn't talk about it. That, or I just left it out to keep the illusion of timelessness that I'll pretend to be good at. Fuck off. The enemy, not whatever you guys were saying. Fuck him too. Okay. That's fine. It's my first death. Ever. I've never died before. Is this the start of the level? Okay. Okay. That's fine. Like in 2020? Wait, sorry, which was in 2020? Keep in mind, y'all are a little delayed compared to what I'm saying. And I've been saying a lot kind of quickly. Oh, Sora and Smash Bros, that's what you mean. Yeah, okay, yeah, no, I was well into making those videos. I think Sora must have been announced before I did the first part. I guess I just ignored it. Yeah, because I can't think of a moment where I, like, was editing and staring at the Sora Smash Bros footage, which is, like, my best way of recalling if I mentioned it. Probably because, again, I was trying to only mention Kingdom Hearts stuff up through that point of time. Like, this is... The way I do any of my retrospective videos is I don't want to mention something from a work later than the current subject. I did that with Gunvolt. If something came out later, like Gunvolt 2, I did not mention that besides when I got to gameplay and said, like, we'll talk about this when we get to Gunvolt 2. Baddest Linkin Park song, while Yozora just wakes up confused in a cart. Yeah. There was so many Linkin Park AMVs for the Versus 13 trailer, like the one where he's got the guns, not the guns, the hundreds of swords around him. Not hundreds, it was 13. It was symbolic of the number it was at. Like, I remember watching so many of those. I think, weirdly enough, so I'm not really that big of a Bleach fan. I just haven't gotten around to it. I'm much more of a Dragon Ball guy. But I'd watch so many Bleach AMVs back in the day. Oh, I swapped out my sub-weapon, okay. Do I? Ooh, wait. No, I can't fight him. I need a different guy. Sorry, these rooms, this is like a staple type of room in Castlevania games with like frogs falling in, and I get stressed every time. Really? I mean, it's kind of funny. I just read your comment about not knowing what KH was until 3 came out, and I figured, obviously, you're a good chunk younger than me. But I don't know, KH was like so big with me and my friends back in the day. Mickey, Donald, and Goofy hanging out with these anime characters. Yeah, I know, it's raw as hell. They should hang out with more anime characters. Hey, I can go in this room. Who the hell is that? I should have just gone to the door. I should have just ran. Yeah, I did not have a good weapon for that room. And I got sent back quite a bit. I'm not a big fan of those wolves. Okay, this will work better. I gotta focus a little bit more, because I feel like I'm closing into the end of the stage, and I'd like to not restart again. Oh god, these bitches take a lot of damage. I'm just running. I think up here. Yeah, okay. I'm being quiet. This is just, you know, the way it goes at the confusing parts. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. I'm always down to talk about Kingdom Hearts. I just have to get quiet when I suck at video games. Oh, who's that? Fuck, okay. Wait. No, okay, that's not happening. Ooh, shit. Oh my god. Oh, and I got health. I really want more health now. Wait, I'm so happy. One of my brother's favorite games, so I watched him play it all the time when I was little. Oh, fun. I'm actually, I don't think I never mentioned in the video. KH1 and 2 are both ones that my brother and I played a lot together. Usually watching one or the other play, or like we did have separate save files and stuff, or we'd restart it. And actually, that is... There's not many people I got to play it with, but we did play the 358 multiplayer. And I'm dead. Cool. This feels like something you'd play in your uncle's house. I hope to one day be the cool uncle to give a weird 8-bit game that secretly came from 2018 to the kid. Oh, thank God I got a new life. Da 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 da. Oh, and there was more health right there. Cool. Wish I knew that earlier. And fuck off. You know, I'm so, like, at the point I'm at, and in the point of the stream that's showing up on my other monitor, I'm fighting the boss again, and I'm just thinking to myself now, like, holy shit, I don't know what I'm supposed to do for that boss. I think, yeah, I'll take this sub-weapon. Maybe, like, actually dashing might be helpful. And I fucked that up. Oh, did I kill one of the heads already? No way. Oh, wait. What? I can't remember what he's doing. I don't think this is the super. Yep, no, it's just phase 2. Okay, I think this is the easier part of the boss, actually. Okay, there we go. I guess he doesn't have a super move, because the game isn't giving me any movement options. Okay, I'll beat this stage, and then I think I'll end the stream, because this is the midway point from Berserk. Oh yeah, honestly, if you look at any Japanese gothic horror thing after Berserk came out. They probably have inspiration from Berserk. I should have. Why? Guys, please. Have fun streaming? Alright, have a good one. I'm gonna finish this stage and then I think I'll call it. Well. Yeah, I'll see. This is kind of a hard level. I don't really want to beat it. Yeah, I think I'll call it now. It's been like over 2 hours. I'd say that's a pretty reasonable stream. I think I'm gonna try to do, you know, minimum every other week. I'm gonna call it twice a month because I do want to have a better back and forth. As an update, next video is hopefully end of the month. I gotta have like 2 out-of-town weddings I have to make too that are gonna take like 4 days each. So that kind of takes a lot of my free time, but I'll see. I would like to get a new video this month. Obviously, from now on, if I'm gonna stream, I will at least have a day of notice. I'll do like a community post and all that, because this was very last minute, just I was driving home from work and decided I want to stream. And I enjoy talking to y'all. It gives me a better back and forth dialogue with you, which is always important. And obviously, because I don't have a big audience, it gives me a pretty chillaxed way of talking. Alright. Well, I am gonna call it now. Thanks for watching. I don't know, I'm gonna log off of a stream, to be honest.